Basic utilities such as natural gas, running water, and electricity were becoming increasingly available. With hot and cold running water, people bathed more. Gas stoves decreased the amount of coal dust and kerosene fumes in the home. Electric lights offered a better, safer source of light to citizens who formerly lit their homes with gas lamps and candles. Members of the middle and upper classes could purchase new electric appliances like refrigerators, washing machines, and vacuum cleaners. Another electronic invention was changing American life. On November 2nd, 1920, radio station KDKA in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, broadcast the nation's first scheduled public radio program. Though few people actually heard the news program, it was the beginning of a new information era. Just 3 years later, there were over 500 radio stations broadcasting news, sports, and entertainment programs. By the end of the decade, hundreds of radio stations were linked to form the two major radio networks, the National Broadcasting Corporation and the Columbia Broadcasting System. More than half of American households were tuning into NBC and CBS on their own radio receivers by the end of the decade. Perhaps the most revolutionary change to American life came in the form of the automobile. Cars had been invented long before 1920, but the 20s was the first time cars became affordable to a wider section of the population. This decrease in prices was due to a revolutionary new idea: mass production. Automaker Henry Ford had the idea to create an assembly line of workers, all with a special skill. As a new car model proceeded down the assembly line, workers would apply their unique skill and the car would be completed much faster than was previously possible. This method worked so fast, in fact, that by 1925, Ford boasted that a Model T car was completed every 10 seconds. The result? The Model T's price dropped from $850 to $290 by 1924. By 1929, 23 million cars were driving on America's ever-expanding roadways. In addition to increasing American mobility, the automobile was a key factor in the growth of suburbs. As cities' populations increased, the middle and upper classes moved outward to the surrounding areas. With work in the city just a short drive away, many Americans left the cramped, bustling cities for the cleaner, quieter new communities. The standard of living in America was on the rise. In fact, during the 1920s, Americans enjoyed the highest quality of life in the world.